So, Laura, I want to ask you some questions about, we've got websites and retainers that we run for clients, but why would a website always need a retainer? Or what's the difference when it has a retainer? Maybe just first of all, actually, is there something you could say about what the difference is results-wise or commercially with having a retainer to back up the website versus not having one?
Yeah, so if you've got a professional website and a website that's performing well, but you've not got the campaigns to drive those leads to the website, you're never going to see that optimum performance from the website because you're not getting the high quality traffic in. You're not using it to the maximum. You're not optimizing it in the way that means you're getting the most out of it. So if you're using high quality campaigns that are bringing in good lead traffic and good quality traffic, you're going to see more results from your website because it's performing as best it can, because it's got all the parts, all the cogs are turning, all the cogs are in place for that website to perform to its best.
Sure. Yeah. So maybe we might have a shop, but if we don't promote the shop,
no one's going to come.
You're going to get a limited result from the shop, that sort of
exactly
thing.
That. So it's exposure. The campaigns are giving your website that you've spent money on and invested time in. It's giving that website exposure and the chance to perform to its best ability.
And then when we're rebuilding a website, redesigning a website for somebody, it's a big project for them. It's a project they might only do every 3, 4 or 5 years. Mm-hmm. So the value of the asset that you create with the website is relatively significant for lots of companies. What impact does the retainer have on that asset then? Because it means if we've got a website that's got a lifespan of, let's say, 4 years, 5 years, there must be a difference if we've got a team working on that site through all that time versus if we haven't.
Yeah, so obviously, aside from just getting more for your investment into the website, you'll also get a longer lifespan for it. So there's if you've got a marketing retainer in place, there's always someone working on that website to keep it performing at its best. So for our clients, we would always have the health score for the website at 99% or above.
Okay.
And that doesn't drop. So you might find that some websites are performing less than that and the health score has dropped.
Yeah.
If they haven't got someone on a retainer, they're not working on that all the time, so they're not keeping it score healthy and they're not keeping the site healthy.
And I can picture the health score because we look at them in our dashboard, don't we? But
yeah, we do.
How would you not everyone will know the health score?
Yeah.
So how do we actually assess if or what's the different sort of scores we see on websites as well? Actually?
Yeah, so a website to be performing at its best and bringing in traffic and page speeds and things, all those sort of factors that would make a website not perform to its best. Over time, without updates and optimization, those health scores can drop. So if they drop to sort of 60 or 70, you're going to start seeing an impact in terms of traffic and leads.
Yeah.
So it's important to keep that website performing at its best, doing technical updates, doing fixes, SEO, constant optimization like that so that the website's performing all the time.
I see. And this would be, we measure it with the software.
Yeah, so we use Ahrefs, for example. Ahrefs.
Yeah, and then there's a Google control.
Yeah, there's Search Console for Google, and you can use Core Web Vitals so that you can check the scores on your website on various pieces of software.
So if I've got a website, it's going to perform better if I've got an appropriate retainer with it. What's the main ingredient? What's the ingredients that fit together then to make a site? What's the takeaway, I guess, for anybody?
So you've got your website, which is optimized and performing well. You've got campaigns that are driving quality traffic to those websites.
Right.
But before you have both of those things, you need a strategy in place.
Sure.
So that completes the triangle, if you will, because without a strategy, you won't get focused campaigns and driven campaigns, and you won't get a high performance website. So you need all three of those things in place to get success from your website.
So those 3 ingredients.
Absolutely. Yes, without a doubt.
Lovely. Great. Thank you, Laura.
All right.
Thank you.
Benchmark your company's digital marketing with this free tool. It takes 5 minutes to audit your strategy and you get a free report with recommendations. Visit bespokedigital.agency/free.